So I would say to him, you know, retire at your own time, but retire on top.
And that's what I'm saying. There's a difference. I'm not saying this guy's not a good fighter, because he's a good fighter. Come on. So the devil's in the details. I'm not.
Yeah, of course. But I will work together in boxing because I wanna help young boxers. I wanna help all world young boxers and my sport and all sports.
I would say, okay, he's not as strong as me, and he would realize this, and he would move. So
Lennox Lewis just drops bombshell on Oleksandr Usyk. The former undisputed heavyweight champion didn't mince his words. He believes Usyk's done it all, beating giants, defying odds, and cementing legacy. When a legend like Lennox compares you to Holyfield, that's not just respect, that's recognition of true greatness.
I feared really good because he's doing something around the Holyfield did, and you know, in this era, he basically is beating all the big guys and all the guys that were in front of him.
Lennox Lewis knows exactly what it takes to walk away as a champion. He sees Usyk standing at the very peak, a man who's silenced critics, conquered divisions, and rewritten history. Yet the whispers grow louder, retire now, finish perfect. Even legends know the hardest fight is with time itself.
It's definitely the hardest thing to do because you basically want to be the best in boxing and take all the belts for yourself and be the #1 guy. And there's always other boxers out there that don't want you to achieve that. So they're, you know, standing by. They want to beat you. They want to be the first guy to beat you. So, or the first boxer to beat you. So that's why you gotta make sure that you retire on top.
Johnny Nelson nails it. Usyk's skill set is something special, but his age is becoming a hot topic. At 38, fans wonder how long he can keep dancing circles around giants. Some claim he's slowing down, others insist he's only getting sharper. Either way, controversy fuels his legend even more.
Usyk is an outstanding fighter. As a southpaw, right-hand lead, as a southpaw, he's not a Pernell Whitaker. He's not a Prince Nassim Hamid. He's not a Manny Pacquiao, but he's a very good, outstanding fighter. So when you're talking as a southpaw, you know, the ultimate southpaws are the guys you avoid like the prey because you can't touch them. They're left, right, they're leading around. And
Eddie Hearn's comments sparked debate across the boxing world. Why is everyone rushing to retire Usyk? The man just keeps winning, outthinking and outboxing every heavyweight he faces. Maybe people aren't ready to see a technician this good still dominating at his age. It's fear disguised as concern.
Someone said the other day, and it's very true because I actually said it about Usyk, we've got a real tendency, haven't we, to kind of try and retire people off. Do you know what I mean? Like I said with Usyk, I think now he should retire. And everyone's like, why do you want him to retire? It's like, I just think it's a great...
And while promoters talk retirement, Dave Allen gives a brutally honest take on where Usyk truly stands among the greats. Dave Allen voices what many think but few dare to say. Usyk has done it all. He's cleaned out divisions, dethroned giants, and cemented his name among the immortals. But the fear of watching him fade is real. Fans love greatness, yet they dread watching time steal it away.
I'd like to see him retire, really. Don't
you enjoy watching him?
I love watching him, but I don't think there's anything left for him to do. He's been undisputed 3 times. He's beat Joshua, Fury, you know, Dubois, even Maris Brady's down at cruiserweight. He's beat everybody. And if he gets beat, people will say, well, he lost. He can't have been that good, he lost. If he finishes now, there's no argument that he's one of the greatest fighters of all time. If he carries on, only thing that will beat him is time and age. So I would rather see him call it a day now.
Frank Warren's take cuts through the noise. For all the chatter about Usyk hanging up the gloves, Warren believes the champion's fire is still burning strong. And he's right. Usyk doesn't fight like a man looking for a farewell. He fights like a man still obsessed with perfection. Look at his form, his composure, his ring IQ. Nothing about him screams done. It's almost poetic how he continues to defy the natural curve of decline. While others fade, Usyk evolves. That's the difference between the good and the great. People want him to retire because they can't imagine him losing, but Warren sees what true fans see, a master still perfecting his craft.
If he wanted to retire, I would wholeheartedly back him to do that. he doesn't want to retire, and I don't think he should retire.
Johnny Nelson hits the nail on the head. Usyk has surpassed the sport's politics. He doesn't need a belt to prove greatness anymore. His legacy isn't tied to gold, it's tied to dominance, discipline, and class. Nelson's right. Usyk's not done, not even close. You can sense it in his demeanor, in the way he trains, in the way he still talks about boxing. He isn't chasing belts, he's chasing history. Fighters like him don't fade quietly, they keep evolving until there's nothing left to prove. The governing bodies can reshuffle champions, but they can't crown another Usyk. He's already reached a level where titles follow him, not the other way around.
I don't believe he's retired. I don't believe he's done. I do believe he's probably one of the few fighters that's bigger than the belts.
Russ Amber says what true students of the game already know. Usyk isn't declining, he's evolving. At 38, instead of slowing down, he's fine-tuning every aspect of his arsenal. You can see it in his patience, his precision, and his confidence. While others depend on youth and power, Usyk relies on mastery and mind. That's why every performance looks more complete, more intelligent than the last. The talk about his age has become meaningless because the numbers don't reflect his conditioning or his control in the ring. Amber sees it. The man isn't fighting time, he's beating it. In every round he boxes, he makes age look like just another opponent he's outclassed.
No, I thought it could be dominating. I thought he was doing the things that I think Dubois did what I expected him to do, and Usyk did what I expected him to do. You know, he controlled, moved, waited, but then he started landing hard. So
there's something deeply human about the way Oleksandr Usyk speaks here. It's not the words of a loud champion, but of a man who's given everything, mind, body, and soul, to a sport that takes as much as it gives. You can hear the exhaustion behind his calm tone, the sacrifice behind his composure. 3.5 months of isolation, endless training, mental warfare. That's the price of greatness. And even now, he isn't sure who comes next. Not because of fear, but because of choice. That's power. Usyk's earned the right to decide when and how he fights. He's not chasing belts anymore. The belts chase him. His eyes tell the story. He's not done, but he's not desperate either. That's what separates a legend from a contender. Control. And right now, Usyk controls his destiny. Every move carefully measured. Every decision made on his own terms.
I wanna rest. I cannot say who my next opponent today because I prepare 3.5 months. I not see my family, my wife. Every day I live with my team with 14 guys. Yeah, in one house. Yeah, every day only one face. Now I wanna back home. Now I wanna.
Dave Allen doesn't sugarcoat it, and he doesn't need to. His words capture the raw truth boxing fans already know. Oleksandr Usyk isn't just great, he's generational. The resume speaks for itself. Beating Joshua twice, dethroning Fury twice, dominating cruiserweight, shutting down every heavyweight challenge thrown his way. It's the definition of total conquest. Yet even in victory, he's humble, soft-spoken, and laser-focused. That's what makes him terrifying. He's the storm that doesn't announce itself, the technician who dismantles chaos with quiet precision. When Allen calls him one of the best of all time, it isn't hyperbole, it's history being acknowledged in real time. Usyk's not chasing records anymore. He's chasing legacy, and at this point, even his critics struggle to find fault. The scary part, he's still improving, still hungry. He doesn't rely on knockouts or brute strength. He beats fighters mentally, round by round, until there's nothing left to resist him. Usyk isn't just the best of this era. He's the standard every fighter will be judged against.
Talma. He's the best of our generation by far. He has to be. He's beat everybody. He's literally beat everybody. You could say he's not beat Wilder. You could say Talma's still to come. Parker. He's beat everybody. Daniel Dubois for me. Daniel Dubois was poor tonight. I know we're not getting onto that yet, but he was poor tonight. But he's beat Fury twice. He's beat Joshua twice. He mopped up at cruiserweight. He's done it all. Yeah, there's nothing really much else to add. He's one of the best of all time.
When Lennox Lewis, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live, praises your performance without hesitation, it means something. You can sense the admiration in his tone, the recognition from one great to another. Usyk's victory wasn't just another win, it was a technical masterclass that even the old-school purists had to applaud. His movement was poetry, his timing pure perfection. Every counter landed with purpose, every step executed with precision. What Lennox sees is what the rest of the boxing world finally admits. Usyk is a throwback to the golden era, a craftsman in an age of chaos. He doesn't win with power alone. He wins with intelligence, adaptability, and control. Watching him dismantle giants isn't just impressive, it's humbling. Lewis's reaction carries weight because it comes from a man who knows what greatness looks like, and in that moment, he knew he was witnessing something rare, a fighter who might just be the modern-day standard for heavyweight excellence.
Listen, he was unbelievable. He was on form today. He boxed great. He did the right things. He was counter-punching, and he was moving well, and he wasn't getting caught. And he started off with a jab, so what can you say?
Conor Benn's words might sound bold, but they carry a truth most are slowly accepting. Oleksandr Usyk belongs in the conversation with the all-time greats. Comparing anyone to Muhammad Ali is sacred ground in boxing, yet Usyk's journey invites the question. Like Ali, he blends skill with strategy, composure with charisma, and an unshakable self-belief that transcends generations. He doesn't just win, he educates. Each fight feels like a masterclass in how to dismantle a man without brutality. That's artistry. And the fact that Ben, a proud British fighter himself, can admit that no one today can beat Usyk speaks volumes. There's no clear weakness, no real kryptonite. The movement, the adaptability, the ring IQ, it's all timeless. He's not just the best heavyweight of his era, he's redefining what a heavyweight can be. The whispers comparing him to Ali might sound premature to some, but if Usyk keeps this pace, those whispers will soon become echoes of agreement.
Phenomenal. Best heavyweight there is currently, and I don't see anybody beating him.
Is he as good as Muhammad Ali? It's not a crazy thing to say, I don't think, at this point.
The thing is, you can't really do the comparisons, do you know what I mean? But I do think he's one of the best currently now to do it.
Who do you want to see Usyk fight next, or just sail off?
He can sail off into the sunset, and he's done everything. Do you know what I mean? He's phenomenal fighter, man. You're watching him, I'm just watching him, I'm going, oh my God. Like, that's God-given talent.
Oleksandr Usyk's journey is nothing short of legendary. A man who's walked through divisions, silenced doubters, and dismantled every name put before him. From cruiserweight dominance to heavyweight supremacy, he's rewritten what it means to be a complete fighter. The way he controls distance, neutralizes power, and breaks down opponents mentally. It's not just skill, it's science. Even legends like Lennox Lewis and Johnny Nelson stand in awe, calling his achievements once in a generation. Yet the boxing world can't stop debating his future. Should he retire as an unbeaten icon or continue proving that age is powerless against greatness? It's almost ironic. The more he wins, the louder the calls for him to stop. Maybe that's what happens when you reach the peak of perfection. People fear seeing you fall, but Usyk isn't done. His calm confidence, his hunger, and his purpose all say the same thing. There's still more to give. What do you think? Should Usyk retire as an immortal champion, or keep fighting to extend his legacy even further? Share your thoughts below. This debate belongs to true boxing fans.